Hi team, welcome to your 20-minute core and hip focused session. You're going to need to grab yourself a mat and some water to rehydrate as we go through. We're going to think about some ab exercises and also work on some back exercises to support this full core section. So find your space, let's get started with a warm-up. Let's do it.
Starting with a spinal roll down, tuck your chin into your chest, keep a slight bend in the knees, and start rolling through the spine all the way down to the ground. As you reverse, start from the tailbone, keeping the knees bent, and come up to standing. The last thing at the top will be your head that comes all the way up and through. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Take an inhale at the top and an exhale as you roll down. We stay here rolling through these reps, gently mobilizing the spine. Taking the final spinal roll down, drop the head, release any tension through the shoulders. Exhale, roll up through the spine, head comes up last. Take one final roll down, but this time walk the hands out into a high plank position, wrists under shoulders. Push the hips back and send one hand to the opposite foot for a down dog toe tap. Make sure that the spine stays long and you exhale as the hips come down, engaging the core. Good, we have a few more reps here to go. Final reach back, left and right. Walking the hands back in towards the toes, roll up through the spine. Bring yourself into enough space to take a reverse lunge with a spinal twist. Hands come up towards shoulder height, step backwards, drop the knee down and keep the front knee tracking over the ankle. We're going to rotate to the same side as that front knee. As you step 1 foot backwards, ensure that both feet are in tramline positions and that the hip points are facing forwards. Final rep on each side. Moving on to the next warm-up exercise, we take a squat with an overhead lateral reach. Feet come further than hip width, turning the toes slightly outwards. Bring your hips down to the ground and send your weight into the heels as you push off from the floor. At the same time, reach opposite hand over and feel a stretch through the body. Coming into your final rep. Our final exercise of the warm-up is a cardio raiser, a heart raiser, a little jog side to side, jumping left to right, slowly bringing the intensity up for the next few seconds. Good, let's start to pick the knees up a little bit more and increase the speed as well. Three, 2, 1. Lay on your tummy, thumbs pointing towards the ceiling. Keeping your chin and gaze down towards the floor, squeeze your hips down and glutes together as you bring your feet and hands off the ground. From a high plank position, drive the knees in towards the chest, keeping the wrists underneath the shoulders. Lay on your back, bring one foot towards the ceiling and meet in between the center of both hands, exhaling as you crunch. A slower version of the bicycle crunch, bringing the whole shoulder off the ground, opposite shoulder to opposite knee, using the elbow as a pivot point. Hands overhead, hands at level at shoulder height, or hands behind the legs giving some extra support, knees extended or knees bent, chest up. Roll down through the spine, using the momentum of the roll to bring yourself up to standing, adding a jump at the top. You have a less intense version to help yourself up to standing. Jump, land soft, and bring on down. Take one hand directly up towards the ceiling, extending through the side body, exhaling, dropping over to the opposite side. Bring yourself back into center, taking the other arm up. Inhale, find length, exhale, extend over. Other side, reach up, exhale, bend to the side. Back into center. Opposite arm reaches up, bending over. Soft knees, back to center. Again, reaching up, find length, exhale. Reach over. Oh look, there's my cat. Good, let's go again. Reach up, length, exhale, bend. Bring yourself down to a kneeling position. Interlace the fingers behind you. Press them away and open out for a chest stretch. Breathe deep into your upper chest space and relax the shoulders away from the ears, taking a few controlled breaths here. Transition down to your belly, hands underneath the shoulders. Press the floor away, hips into the floor, squeeze your glutes and peel the chest off the ground. Stretching through the front of the body. Keep the elbows soft. Breathe deep down into that pelvic space and up into the chest, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Breathe out and drop the head. Again, press the floor away. Inhale deep. Squeeze the hips down. Exhale, release. Final time, press the floor away. Just going as far as is good for you. Never overstretching or pushing into that part of pain. And release down. Push the floor away, sending the hips towards the heels, finding length through the spine and dropping the forehead down and resting on the ground. Walk the hands over to the side, placing one hand on top of the other, feeling the stretch down the other side of the body. Walk back to center and take the stretch on the opposite side. Bring both hands back into center and rest the forehead. Push the hips up towards the ceiling, taking yourself into a down dog position. Long spine and letting the head release down. Tiptoe the hands towards toes and toes towards hands, bringing yourself into a folded over position. Soften the knees and then roll gently up through the spine. Last thing to come up is the head. Interlace the fingers in front of you, separating the shoulder blades, dropping the chin down and creating a circle shape with the arms, feeling the stretch through the upper back. Bring both hands up towards the ceiling, reaching tall through the spine. Inhale deep at the top for your final breath in. 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Good job. Well done.
Good job, everybody. I hope that you got a little sweat on and that you made the most out of that 20 minutes. I can definitely feel it in my core. Thanks so much for joining me and my cat, Tiny. I hope you don't mind her coming in, but she always wants to know what's going on. So thank you once again. I'll see you soon and have a great day.